Hello, my name is Karen Smith, and I'm finishing my last degree requirements for an educational studies major here at ASU. I'm hoping that in the future I will be able to be a high school math teacher while also continuing to coach high school dance teams. As far as my experience being a project manager, I have had many roles as management and even just taking on projects as a regular associate or an administrative assistant in an office. So I've had a lot of experience. Some of my favorite projects that I've managed were the seasonal floor sets I used to do as the visual merchandising manager at Forever 21. I was responsible for managing all of the merchandising team as well as the stock team, and we had to sort. Our responsibilities were sorting the new merchandise into different concepts or themes for that particular floor set, shifting all the rooms around to different areas of the store, setting up new displays, dressing mannequins, changing wall builds depending on the capacity that met our current inventory. So depending on if we had a lot of inventory in the back, we'd had to build higher capacity walls so it'd fit more, or if we didn't have much, we'd have lower capacity, which would be just like simple face outs and stuff. But we'd also scan for missed markdowns and swap out old marketing for new. Some contingencies that would happen, things that we couldn't really control would be employees calling out that night or needing to go home early due to illness or shipments not arriving that day because we would do stuff overnight. So if a shipment didn't arrive that I was supposed to get that day, I had to plan for it on the spot when I came in. However, some risks, things that we could control, were not having the right product. Since we were given information about floor set a week prior, we could come up with alternative options if we didn't have the right product. Not having enough product to fill tables is something that I could take care of prior or plan for, or not having new marketing or signage. Prior to each floor set, I would come up with a project plan to help prepare for any of these risks that would occur or things that could happen the day of. I'm most interested in learning new strategies to help streamline and organize projects that I'll come across in my future. I found a great system that worked for me each floor set, and they were all very successful. And I'd love to find new methods or ideas that will help with my future career. My role and responsibility for this course is to manage my time and work quality in order to be successful in this class. I think what makes my expectations as a project manager in this class different from my other experiences is that I'm only responsible for the work that I produce, and I can only rely on myself to get the jobs done. Professionally, as a PM, I have had a team or a partner to help me execute anything that needs to be done. My role means that I am in charge of my final grade and my success. It means that any risks that there are can be avoided because I'm the one that's putting in the work. It means taking responsibility for any missed assignments, late assignments like this one, or poor work that I've done. Something that I'm really hoping for are not only new strategies to help organize and execute projects, but I'm looking for a little bit of inspiration and motivation from this course. I'll say lately, I've been in a place where managing projects has been a little bit overwhelming for me when it used to be one of my favorite things to do. I used to love planning for the unexpected and having plans A, B, C, D in place in order to execute properly. However, lately, that drive has died down, so I'm really hoping that this course will give me the kick in the pants that I really need to get my old self back and be successful in my future career. Currently, I'm enrolled in 4 classes for the summer, and I'll finally be done with my bachelor's degree. So I will be graduated in June or July. I've lost count as to how many classes that I've taken since I have taken them from about 4 different schools. Some were online and some were in person, but ASU was my last one because my husband's military, we move around, and I needed something where I could just move and not have to redo. I liked some ways that I've been successful is organizing all of my due dates in both an online or digital planner as well as a paper planner. And I'm typically very on top of turning everything in online, if not early, but lately things have been a little bit overwhelming. The pandemic fortunately didn't affect me too much since I've always done online classes. However, the transition back to normal life is a little bit more of a transition for me. My husband's been home with me for the past 2 months, so he's been able to help take care of the baby more. And now I have to get used to just being me here and finding time to get all my classes done while also taking care of the little guy because he's very needy. Lastly, in order to accomplish my goals for this course, I'm planning to try and work ahead once I'm given the opportunity. Hopefully that will be this week. I will invest my 20 hours a week by spending 4 hours a day, 2 in the morning before baby wakes up and 2 at night after he goes to bed, 5 days a week in order to get in those 20 hours. I'm really looking forward to working with you all. Have a great day.